So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
We have already started here. Shot a goal! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Gakpo. And here's Isak.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rice. And here's Havertz. And here's Saka. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ødegaard does really well to win the ball there. Passing nice and neat. Isak chasing after it. It's just beyond his reach. Zubimendi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gomez wins the duel this time. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Isak! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And here's Havertz. Saka receives it in a wide position. And it's Rice. Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously...
Shot, surely! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Quite a thriller this one's become. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Szoboszlai attempts a clearance. Pass somewhat off target. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Saka. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister, Gomez. It's a searching pass. Wirtz providing an outlet on that flank. Lovely bit of skill. And it's McAllister. And Gravenberch. Can he get it through? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Szoboszlai, and it's Wirtz to McAllister. Gravenberch. Now this could be... And the shot! He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need...
Oh, what a mistake! Rice. Now Ødegaard. And here's Havertz. McAllister.
Has been indicated.
Robertson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Calafiori. And it's Ødegaard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Picked out brilliantly. Shot could... Decent chance! And the first 45 minutes are up. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
That gets things going for the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rice. And he's had it nicked away. McAllister. Wirtz. Great vision. Rice. Ødegaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has been slung wide.
McAllister really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Havertz looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah,
great chance! He has done it! They've done level.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's McAllister. Ødegaard. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Vitz. McAllister. Szoboszlai tries a measured ball. Now it's Gakpo. Cross in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Could move up a gear here. Decent progress down the left.
Might want to be careful there.
Gomez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Back into the middle. And it's McAllister. Szoboszlai. Now it's Havertz. Timber. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
It is a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Corner number 2 then.
Ødegaard. Number 41, Rice. Number 36, Zubimendi.
Madueke plays it short.
12, Timber. Number 7, Bukayo
Liverpool
Saka.
have the chance to
Coming
go
on
the other
field,
way.
Number 10, Eze.
And it's
Number
Marino.
23, Mikel
Half an hour
Marino.
gone in the second half.
Number 16,
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution.
He's found a way through. Robertson knocks it into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Good ball, good take. Tries a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
Eze probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! It's hit the upright. Chooses to go back. Turns and goes back. He's having a shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Liverpool take the lead. Now it's goes for a shot! And he's heaved it away.
Two added
Calafiori.
minutes has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the through ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look. Big chance! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Isak. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Gravenberg. Robertson. Great vision. Now it's Havertz. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
That is good strength. Taken back almost at once.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Calafiori unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pinches it off him. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And they've got a throw. Mohamed Salah carries the ball down the right. Mohamed Salah going full steam down the flank. And it's Robertson. That's good play. Robertson. Wriggles his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's found some space. Mohamed Salah! Timber gets it away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Salah. Chance here to counter. Zubimendi. And it's Ødegaard. Now he's got space here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Roberts, a mighty effort! It's there! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
The goal scorer after 36 minutes is number 9.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wirtz.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Gravenberg. Liverpool looking to pass their... Great chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, he's bustling through here.
There will be one
The
more
defence
added
just
time.
about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's heaved it away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing
First
the
half is
issue
up and
even
things are
further.
looking good.
I'd always be inclined
Let's
to
hope
go
for another good show
for
in
the
the
latter,
second half.
go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Liverpool ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No joy this time. Havertz is flagged offside. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now he's off and running. Some resolute defending there. Robertson.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Isak. Nicely spread. Can he spark a counter here? Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target.
Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real
Shapes to shoot! Isak being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he finish? Robertson. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Havertz. Oh, played right into his path. He's in a good position. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Picked out brilliantly. The ball goes in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Saka. Frimpong. Threads one in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Saka. And it's Rice. Can he get it through? Calafiori is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, easy pickings there. Ødegaard.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now the ball's gone astray. He's a sharp little ball here. McAllister. Ødegaard. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. McAllister has created one goal already.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
McAllister. Lovely bit of skill. Just 5 minutes remaining now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Salah. Stood up well to him there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rice. Zubimendi. Calafiori.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he was quick to react. Rice. And he has been fouled there. Chance! And that may well be that. That is that. Liverpool looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. We're ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Some really good ball movement. Dembele! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent.
There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Tries to cross. Kvaratskhelia! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So, a breakthrough already. Doué looking to penetrate opposition lines. Doué. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
This looks promising. Doué gets flagged offside. That has not gone well. Vitinha. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Dembele. And Doué. Now it's Ramos. Marquinhos. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Doué. Vitinha. And here's Dembele. Played out to the right. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. That's been cut out, well played. Doué.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in a great position here. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha. That's very neat. And here's Dembele. Brilliantly cut out. Fabian Ruiz.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Vitinha. João Neves. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's Dembele! And yes, it's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Hakimi has it in a wide position. Pacho can get it clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good ball over the top. In with the challenge. And he's there to retrieve it. And he's on his way! Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's superb. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide. Tries a shot! They've done it! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Paris Saint-Germain get the second half going. Nuno Mendes. Pacho. And it's Vitinha. And here's Ramos.
Gonzalo Ramos really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then it
shoots! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Hernandez cuts out the pass. Nuno Mendes, and he's had it nicked away. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that is expertly dealt with. Paris Saint-Germain really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And he's lost his man here. Kvaratskhelia. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mendes gets it clear. Marquinhos. Plays it through. Gonzalo Ramos. Kvaratskhelia. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome. Could be danger here. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And here's Ramos. And here's Dembele. Dembele has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Yeah, and a heart-and-mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Le numéro 29, le numéro 87, le numéro 33.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking to play him in. And that's played in low. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Ramos. This is Dembele. Shot could be on. Barcola!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 51. À sa place,
And it's
le numéro
Mendes.
21.
And that's another throw. And here's Barcola. Mendes gets into some space.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And he goes cross-field, pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really... Has a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Threads one in. Kvaratskhelia looking to run onto it.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's cut it out. Lee Kang-in. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Over to the left. Nuno Mendes. Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Goes for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Vitinha, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Vitinha goes short. And it's Vitinha.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's being shifted off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he spark a counter here? And here's Dembele. Lee Kang-in. He is through here. Oh, that's nice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Changement.
Dembele! That is great defending, so alert. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. That's an imaginative pass. Looking for the run. Good ball, good take. Looking for options for movement. Barcola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And reclaimed it in a trice. Out to the right. Barcola. He has a look. Chance! What a save! Terrific reactions. And it's made its way to him. Now this could be a chance. Zaire Emery did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Beraldo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zaire Emery. Kvaratskhelia aims beyond the defence. Picked out brilliant. And a chance! And that's a real chance missed. Corner number 2 then. Lee Kang-in plays it short. Lee Kang-in looking to go deep. And it's claimed by the keeper. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Gonzalo Ramos receives... Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kvaratskhelia. Paris Saint-Germain. Extra time reaches half-time.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10. À sa place.
And we're off for the final time.
Changement en cours.
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Barcola. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Neves. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up.
And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nuno Mendes. Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That has found him in acres of space. Chance, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Gonzalo Ramos. Driving on and making good progress. That is good alertness. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. Lee Kang-in shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Kvaratskhelia is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to keep pace here. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So, the second man in line. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
And so the captain steps up. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Fabian Ruiz is the third man to step forward. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to draw level. Big character, big moment, big save. Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
The margin of error is 0. It's in. He's kept them in it.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. Oh, he's hit the upright.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Paris Saint-Germain at the point of no return. Saved it! And that's that! Paris Saint-Germain have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and off the ball, looking for any space he can exploit. His game is full of devilment. He's a mischief maker.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Watkins.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
João Cancelo. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Watkins, looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Gordon. And here's Kane. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Pedri.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, played right into his path. Al Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Gallagher. Gallagher takes control of it and he's on the move. Chance here to counter. Casado charging forward, the ball at his feet. Fermin touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Casado kept his eye on it, and he's there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Kubasi. Now Casado. And it's Rashford. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kane.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Koundé. That pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? Pedri. Rashford. That's a good ball. Yamal is onto this. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. He's found a way through. And he thumps it clear. Well, they've got it again. João Cancelo powering forward here. And here's Lewandowski. It could be in here. Lewandowski! Lewandowski! He's delivered all right!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Lamine Yamal really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his team.
It's Kane! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
England will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
England are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Yamal. Oh, this is a very good run. Gordon.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Gordon. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Rice. Gallagher. And he's forced to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a searching pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. That is very well defended. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the pass is intercepted. That has been cut short. Araujo. And it's Pedri. Stones cuts out the pass. Watkins being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. England have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Looking for the run, thinks about the shot, looks across and plays it in. Cleared without complication. And he's intervened well there. And here's Rashford. Can he get it through? Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rice. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. That's good play. Plays it across. And it's hoisted clear. Looking to play him in. Yamal. Pedri. João Cancelo. Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a sharp pass. He's got away. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gallagher. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lopez. That's good running with the ball. Now this could be a chance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
No way through. And it's Cancelo. Alexander-Arnold has given away a free kick.
Substitution for England, number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides,
number
actually.
26, Gallagher.
Balde
4,
receives it in a wide position.
Number 18,
Balde
Foden.
just loves to go forward
Number
whenever he
9,
can.
Kane. Number 16,
Just 5 minutes left.
Alexander-Arnold. Coming on the field.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
17, Eze. Number 23,
Another pass just keeps it ticking
Luis
over.
Kelly. Number
Gehi
8,
clears it away.
Henderson. Number
Well,
25,
that might be that, Peter. Maybe
Rashford.
both sides just going to have to
Number
settle for the draw
21,
now.
Solanke. Number 3, Reece James. Substitution.
Rafinha, he's shifting through the gears here. Shot, and the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! The movement so precise,
1 minute
the
added
finish
time.
sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch.
And the referee brings it to a close. England were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Has a look and plays it forward.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's a dangerous ball. Can he spark a counter here? Fermin. Threads one in. Gallagher. Gallagher! Oh, it's come off the upright. Lewandowski. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Oh, Red, nice interception. Lewandowski is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played out wide, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rashford. Now it's Lewandowski. Fermin. There he goes, motoring forward. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Kane. Gallagher. And it is a corner. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! Goal! England! England take the lead! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And here's Rashford. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter.
There's the shot! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets! And they get themselves in front!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Yamal! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Konsa can get it clear. He's had it taken off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found a way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He's having a good look here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Balde. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now this could be a chance. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Cancelo. De Jong. Pinches it off him. Now it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Swept in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Saka. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Now it's De Jong. Tries to pass it through. Balde is onto this. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
So what can they make of this? Balde. He's in space and looking for options. Balde looking to hit the byline here. And that has been cleared. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Saka. Pedri. Yamal. Steve. Decent chance! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Gallagher. Rice. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Dani Olmo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
El dorsal 17.
And here's Solanke. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Rice is standing over this one.
Well, I suppose from...
He's gone direct. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
João Cancelo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Lewandowski being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee.
It's Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Pass is just off target. It's a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Barcelona making another change here.
Reemplazado por el dorsal 24.
Taken back almost at once. Casado.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rice. Bellingham. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Ferran Torres. Lovely, now then. Driving through the middle. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Eze receives it in a good position. Oh, what has happened here? Eze gets flagged offside. Oh, this looks sharp. That's good running with the ball. And the through ball. And it's made its way to him. Oh, nice touch. Dani Olmo. Chance, surely! And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. It's a good run down the right. He has a look up. He's found the way through. And a chance! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That's good play. Gavi. Solanke.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
5 minutes to add.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Real chance! Oh, taken with style. Drama at the death is... And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Lewandowski reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.